Hello, welcome back to another episode of Andy's Toolbox. In this episode, we have a yard sale pickup that I thought was a pretty good deal. Um, just out here listening to some soft rock, but can't give you too much of that. Don't want to get demonetized. So into the haul here. Um, I'm gonna pan over these beautiful pretty decent condition. I would say that they're very lightly used Bonney, made by Snap-on Bonney wrenches. So, panning over them, just like that. So I was going to the grocery store, and me and my old lady drove by a yard sale, and I'm to the point where I'm like not buying so many tools anymore. I kind of got what I need, and so I kind of turned my nose up at it. I didn't even think anything of it. And my old lady said, "Hey, did you see that big toolbox over there?" And I kind of missed the toolbox, because I wasn't paying attention. And I looked over, and there was a big ass proto toolbox, and I was like, "Okay, well, I'm not really interested in it. I mean, that's cool and all, but I mean, I have toolboxes, and I figured the guy probably wanted, some larger amount of money for it." So we drove off, and da da da. And my old lady says, "I'm surprised you didn't want to see if they had any Snap-on over there, And I'm like, "Oh, Snap-on." I was like, start thinking. I'm like, "Hey, turn back around. I want to go over there and look for tools." So I got over there, and there wasn't much in the line of tools, and the toolbox he actually told me was sold already. The lock was broken, it was closed, and the lock was broken. So I don't know what the guy would have to do to open that box, but he said he sold it for $200, and he never used the box. So I guess that's a good deal if the guy can actually get into the box and you know fix the lock on it. But it was a very heavy, it was like this Cornwall box I have here, real thick gauge, heavy duty. But nevertheless, he didn't have much in the way of tools. He said some guys came by the day before and picked up all of the Snap-on stuff he had there. He said he did have some Snap-on though, but they didn't buy these Bonney wrenches, and that's fine with me, because you know what, they're an SAE, and they go up to 1 inch here and down to 5/8, and it skips a few down to 7/16. And honestly, I'm already got too many metric tools, and every now and again I just, when working on homes and just equipment and mostly construction related stuff, I come into SAE sizes, and I only have one set of I got these Max. These are SAEs, and I don't have the bigger sizes. I think those only go up to 7/8. I got these. These are new in sizes. I don't have these sizes in SAE, and so basically. The guy did me a favor by getting rid of the Snap-on, because that would have just been temptation, and I got to walk away with something I actually, was thinking about, that I needed, thinking about getting anyway. And they're very nice wrenches, I will admit, and they have the V groove there. Not a lot of wrench makers do that. I feel that is how a wrench should be. I don't know why They put a U there. The nut doesn't sit down in the wrench far enough. I'm overall, you know, ecstatic about these wrenches, and basically oh, how much did I pay? So I asked them, I did pick up a few other, I got some of these, a few of these Bonney, also has the V-groove. All my, well actually not all of, some of these are Craftsman China crap, but most of my crow's foots have the are V-groove, and they are Black Hawk. So Bonney, I picked up a few of those. Bonney also has that V-groove in them. Love that, the V-groove, the nut just sits down in there so much better, and it saves space in tight access areas. How much did I pay? So I got this extension, wrong one. I needed the larger, what is it, 21 millimeter, 13/16, I don't know, but the larger one for my Volkswagen. This is a, what is this, 5/8. Didn't need it. I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, I need that, because I have this in a snap-on, but it's a 6-inch, and I wanted this in the same 13/16 or whatever size in this length, but that's not the right one, and I don't need it, so that'll be donated to my nephew, who's a mechanic as well, and he can probably appreciate that, because I only work on my own stuff, you know, when it comes to mechanic stuff, and have a Volkswagen, my Volkswagen, my pride and joy, my pride and joy, my Matco seat cover on there, my badass lowrider, my pride and joy. Anyway, I had that, and he did this. This is also a Bonney included in that set, but it's been ground down, and I didn't notice that. I probably would have just left it in the junk bin. Anyway, so for all of these wrenches and those few extra little bits that I was talking about, 53 bucks. So I see these wrenches with the satin finish, not even the high polish finish, the satin bumpy one that nobody likes, going for $250 with like 10 watchers. So these wrenches for $50, I mean, yeah, I'd say that the old lady did me a favor by getting my wheels spinning and getting me to go and troll the yard sale there. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and get notified when I release content like this. If you like content like this, be sure to leave a comment and tell me what you think and what you're doing in life, you know, etc. All right, guys, catch you later. Good night.